morning, everyone. We are going to start the first chapter of class 9 of chemistry, which is matter in our surrounding. Okay, first of all, we are going to discuss about concept of matter. Matter is what? Let us try to understand. Matter, anything which occupies a space and has mass is called matter. It means what? It means that anything which is occupying a space, which are occupying a space and has mass, will be a matter, like sugar, sand, silver, air, etc. These all are matter. Let us consider about an example. You can see this remote. Okay, this is occupying a space and also it has mass, so definitely it will be a matter. Your air is matter. Definitely air is matter. Let us try to understand that air is matter or not. Compare two balloons, inflated balloon and deflated balloon. You will observe that inflated balloon has more mass compared than deflated balloon. It means from all the discussion we concluded that matter, anything which occupy a space and also has mass, is called matter. Next to it is concept of Panch Tattva. According to concept of Panch Tattva, all the matter including living and non-living is made up of 5 basic elements: air, earth, fire, sky and water. It means what? It means all the things that you can see around you, surrounding you, including living and non-living, all things made up of 5 basic things: earth, air, fire, water and sky. This concept was given by ancient philosopher. Okay, so according to ancient philosopher, the whole world, whole universe, including living and non-living thing, made up of 5 basic things. These 5 basic things are jal, means water, akash, sky, vayu, air, prithvi, earth, agni, fire. Okay, it means all the things including living and non-living made up of these 5 basic elements: jal, akash, vayu, prithvi and agni. This is very valuable concept. Okay, and given by our ancient philosopher. Now we are going to discuss that matter is divided into 2 categories on the basis of their physical properties and chemical properties. According to modern scientists, matter are divided into 2 categories on the basis of physical property. These are divided into solid, liquid, gas. On the basis of chemical properties, it is divided into 3 parts: element, compound and mixture. In this chapter, we will discuss about the division of matter on the basis of its physical properties. Okay, means the state of solid, the state of liquid and the state of gases. Okay, now let us try to understand the next concept: dissolving a solid in a liquid. Dissolving a solid in a liquid. Let us take a glass tumbler or a test tube containing water and put some crystal of potassium permanganate into it. What you observe? After some time, the whole water become purple because particle of potassium permanganate are start spreading throughout the water, like that. Okay, let us try to understand with the help of a picture. Here you can see, when we put some crystal of potassium permanganate, then the crystal of potassium permanganate, the particle of potassium permanganate starts spreading in the whole mass of water, like that. If you leave it without stirring, after some times the whole mass of water becomes purple, completely purple. Why water becomes purple? Because the particle of potassium permanganate is now spreads in the water. That gives a purple impression. It means that potassium permanganate made up of a large number of small particles. But question arise that why the particles of potassium permanganate spreads throughout the water. Let us try to understand. It is due to the kinetic energy of the particles of matter. Actually, matter are continuously moving. The particles of matter are continuously moving in a zigzag manner that was already given by Robert Brown. Okay, let us try to understand. Here you can see the small particle of potassium permanganate is moving with a great kinetic energy. Okay, this kinetic energy is responsible for the diffusion of potassium permanganate in the water. Okay, so this is why actually this is due to its zigzag motion. It is not moving in a common manner. It moves in a special manner which is called zigzag motion. This zigzag motion of particle is called Brownian motion. Okay, now in 1827 Robert Brown proved that the particles of substance are continuously moving with a kinetic energy. He observed that accidentally when he put some pollen grain in the water, he observed that the particles of pollen grain starts moving in a water with a zigzag manner. Okay, let us move further. Okay, now we are going to discuss about diffusion of bromine vapor in the air. Okay, for this you have to take two test tube. Okay, first and other one just inverted on the first tube. The second one have only air which is colorless, and first one have bromine vapor. But when you place these two beakers upside down, then what happen after some time? After some time, both beakers becomes red brown. Okay, only in the first case, only the first beakers has color red brown because it containing bromine vapor. But after some time, both beakers become red brown color. Why? Because bromine vapor completely spreads into air due to diffusion. It means what? Another concept arises, that diffusion is what? Intermixing of two or more things on their own is called diffusion, or two or more substances on their own is called diffusion. Here bromine vapor is spreading in the air, so this will also example of diffusion. Okay, let us try to understand another example. If you lit an incense stick, then after some time you can observe its smell easily. Why? Because when you starts burning in an incense stick, kinetic energy of the particles of incense stick becomes more faster, and it starts moving at the fastest rate. So diffusion of the particle in the gas is much faster. You can observe the smell of incense stick from the other rooms also. Okay, it is due to the diffusion of the incense stick particle in the air. Let us move further and also understand by the help of a diagram. Okay, here in the case of diffusion, what we have seen, the first beaker only containing bromine vapor, but other inverted beaker containing air which is colorless. But after some time, if you left it for some time, what happened after some time? Here you can see that after some time both beakers becomes red brown. Why both beakers becomes red brown? What is the reason behind it? The reason is that the diffusion of bromine vapor is faster in air. It easily diffuse in the air. That's why both beakers become purple. Okay, so also you can understand here with the help of that diagram. Okay, here when you put potassium permanganate, it slowly starts spreading in the water, but after some time the whole water becomes purple. Another example, if you put a few drops of dye in a water, what happens? The particles of the dye starts spreading in the water. You can see here the space between the particles of water. This is called intermolecular space. Okay, so particles of the dye starts spreading and get adjusted in the intermolecular space of water, as you can see in the third picture. Here it starts spreading. After some time it spreads on the whole mass of the water, and after that it gets settled down in the intermolecular space of the water. Okay, let us move further. Okay, here you can see the zigzag motion of the particles of the matter. This is called what? Brownian motion. Okay, the zigzag movement of a small particle suspended in a liquid is called Brownian motion. This whole the discussion conclude two very valuable things. What are the things that we concluded from this all discussion? First, that is matter is made up of teeny particles. First, matter consists of a large number of teeny particles. Second one is the particles of matter are constantly moving. Particles of matter are constantly moving with a great kinetic energy. Okay, now what are the other concepts derived from this whole discussion? That matter is made up of tiny particles. The particles of matter are constantly moving. This is the evidence of the existence of the Brownian motion. Okay, thank you. We will discuss more thing in the next video.